be back. Hang on. Music. Alright. Real quick before I do MSQ things, because I will do MSQ things, what is the best... What is the fastest way to get poetics? I mean, I normally get them fairly quickly, but like... The fastest way to get poetics. I thought I could get them through hunts, but maybe I'm not there. Maybe it's just hunt trains I'm thinking about. Anyway. Return to the MSQ! Attune to all the aetherites in Ukapacha? Really? I don't have all of them? Oh, aether currents. God. Discover every location. It means we get in the map. I almost got that yesterday with my friends slaying me around. We won't talk about that. Right, where am I going? This way. Right? Nope! I'm going the wrong way. Cool! Look at me get turned around. Great. Off to a fantastic start. Over here. Right? I love this place so much. Look at these guys! Oh, he's sleeping! Oh, shook up. Can I get on top of this wall? I can! Look at this place, man! I can't wait to see more areas in this game, but so far, I'm blown away with just this one. Doing fades here was insane. Right. I don't know if I talked to everybody. Did I talk to everybody? So, can you still smell it? Be honest. Okay. Zeralja puts me in mind of... Okay. Okay. Aaronville wishes discovered feet of gold. Except... Goofy music! As Wukulmat helped to demonstrate, the valley alpacas are wary of people. Getting close enough to catch one will not be an easy task. You might have warned me about that earlier. I have enough trouble with tame alpacas. How do you expect me to wrangle a wild one? With a proper saddle, we infuse the leather with a relaxing scent that soothes even the spirituous beasts. Wonderful. Give me one of those then. Have you perhaps forgotten we are a clan of merchants? If you want a taming saddle, then you'll have to find a saddler and make them an offer. They don't come cheap, of course. Crafting a saddle will cost you the equivalent of 10 pel in the 1,000 column. You mean 10,000 pel? I don't have that kind of coin. Converting it to gil, it comes around a mil or so. I have that. I have that. You're sorted. I have it. I have an easy mill. You can borrow my mill, I guess. Mayhap if we all pitched in. No. This is my feat to accomplish. It wouldn't feel right. I wouldn't feel right about having others pay the cost. I'll find the money somehow. Okay, good. In that case, a basket of wool is worth the sum you paid me earlier. 1 pel in the 100 column. Beginning with the wool, you can trade for even ever more valuable goods until you have something suitable to bargain for a saddle. Ooh. Trade quest. That's a nice gesture, but you think I can turn 100 pel into 1,000,000? That's 10,000 times more. We need 10,000 pel, not 1,000,000. So we're looking for 100 times more. Oh, right. I panicked and got it confused with Alphino's million gil. I'm not so sure about this trading idea. You were almost talked into buying a cloak you didn't need mere moments after you arrived. Yeah, this is true. But I just got... I hate it when you're right. Then let me help you with your deal making. Oh, hello again. Mablu. I work as a ranch hand, but I've also learned a lot about peddling profession. It's alright if I aid them now, yes. I guided the claimants towards the first step of the feat, like you asked. As long as Wukamak goes alone to capture her alpaca, she is free to accept assistance from whoever she likes. Hooray! Let's see about getting that saddle then. Third promise? I don't know why you made the offer, but I could use an ally with a beak for bargains. Welcome aboard, Mablu. Should the rest of us stay behind, perhaps? It'd make it easier to haggle over prices without so many voices chiming in. Yes, stay here and pitch in with the ranch work. With Mablu gone, I'll need extra hands to tend to the alpacas. I really hope I'm saying her name right. Gladly. Although Amber, I think you should go with Mukumas. Absolutely. I will babysit. You've seen the markets of the bazaar the world over. Surely you have sage advice to share. Yep. I could charge for my sage advice. I could. What am I getting paid with? I am doing this as a job, right? How's Lukelma gonna pay me at the end of this? I mean, she will be Dawn servant if she wins, so. Anyway. In that case, you should also hold on to the alpaca wool. If it's misplaced or soiled in any way, you'll have nothing to bargain with. As if I'd do such a thing, but I'll leave the wool with Amber anyway, the better to keep my hands free. Mine. To begin, I suggest we try trading the wool to Javi, the saddler. He won't agree to the deal, of course, but it'll give us an idea of how much he'll accept for his wares. Okay. It's a good idea. This is the artisan who makes our taming saddles. Is it really possible to make 100 times what the wool is worth? Just through trading? I don't know. Only one way to find out. Something I can help you with, something I can do for you. Jeez. You came to Bergen. I need one of your special taming saddles to catch a wild alpaca. A saddle, is it? And how will you be paying for it? With this basket of fine alpaca wool. What use does a saddle maker have for wool? Besides, this would barely cover the cost of a single strap buckle. Offer me something I actually want. And what might that be? Mezcal. Mezcal? Mazcal. Mazcal? I'd like to nurse a cup at day's end while I inspect my finished work. Bring me a jug of quality stuff and you've got yourself a deal. This bodes well for us, Turd Promise. Such mezcal can be had for only 5 pel in the 1,000 column. Hold on, did you say Turd Promise? Then my offer has changed. The saddle's gonna cost you a jug of the premium mezcal, aged 3 years at least. 3 years? My stuff is valued at 10,000 pel or more. Why have you doubled the price? Because I support the man of ambition who will see my business prosper. Zulrulja will go to war, and with his cavalry will need saddles, lots of saddles. Bruh. Okay. It's nothing personal, Terry Promise, but I won't sell you my craft for anything less than my asking price. Oh boy. Just got way harder. I can't say I blame him. I've known for championing peace, and peace is unlikely to bring in more customers. Those of our grandparents' generation remember the dark days when the clans were at war. Many of the Pelu pray for your victory, Wuklamat. The younger ones, though, to them, strife and bloodshed are as children's stories. They think themselves safe from those horrors and take the peace we now enjoy for granted. To see. Still, others are unsatisfied with this quiet prosperity and crave the future the second promise envisions. They become obsessed with innovations like the dirigibles and have made swift trade swift and easy. Then you have the Havui, convinced that the first promise's plans for conquest will afford them opportunities for great profit. But what about you, Mablu? Aren't you of the younger generation? At least a year or two younger than me, I'd say. Oh, I was raised on the old tales. I've memorized the accounts of what it was like when the Yokhal ruled our village. That's why I've offered to help. I want you to become Dawn Servant to keep our nation from going back to the way it was. Well then, I guess I'd better make sure I win the contest. But that type of mezcal the salad maker wants is very expensive. Weren't we expecting to need 10,000 pel? From the outset, nothing's changed. We just need to get on with it. I may not have a head for the trade or stomach for alpacas, but I won't give up with the piece of Tuliolal on the line. Then neither will I. We will make you Dawn Servant. Aiming for the 10,000 pel jug right away will only bring us failure and frustration. Let us try exchanging the wool for anything we can turn for even a touch more valuable. The trick is to find someone who needs alpaca wool and is willing to trade a loss to acquire it. Someone who supports your bid for the throne, for instance. Guy, we passed him yesterday? Didn't he want wool? Yeah, him. Yeah, my character's on this. I don't need to remember things. My character remembers things. Of course, the Weaver, Balnook, what's his name, I believe? He went out of his way to say he agreed with my vision, and he was here to buy wool. I think he was going in the direction he was going. By now, let's head back to the road where we first met him. This is the spot. After Bucknock talked to us, he walked off to the south. Then he was going to El Cavo's Inn. Most visitors to Wakpalo end up staying there. Let's go and check, shall we? meet again. But wait, weren't you on your way to watch Apollo? Yeah. I hope he's willing to offer us something wonderful in exchange. Can I have the basket, Amber? Thanks. Now let's see if we can turn a profit. Well, look, I am glad we found you. Are you interested in making a trade? I promise. You wish to do business with me? Might I ask what this is all about? I see. So the goal is to turn that basket of wool into a jug of 3-year-old premium mezcal. Then allow me to invest in your efforts. Peace and Tural is what allows me to cross freely into the lands of my suppliers, naturally. I would prefer that one pegged to preserve that peace win the throne. Thus do I humbly offer this wool poncho, a small token that I pray contributes to your victory. Oh, that's some fine craftsman. A garment like that would easily fetch 5 pel in the 100 column. That's very generous, Backnook. Thank you. I promise I won't let you down. I have every faith in you, Turd Promise. May fortune bless your future dealings. I can't believe we quadrupled your investment with the first deal. We're off to a spectacular start. Only because Amber remembered our weaver friend. All I did was hand over the wool. That's not true. The connections you build with people are vital. This is one of the most fundamental prospects of trading. One which you've instinctively mastered. You think so? I know so. Now let's take that 500 pel poncho and trade it for something even more valuable. Here, Ember, you take the poncho. If I lost it somehow, Erenville would never let me hear the end of it. All set? Our next deal is waiting to be found. Alright. Whoa. Oh, that's neat. Excellent trade. That's cool. Success! You've traded 1 pel basket of alpaca wool for 500 pel wool poncho. That's dope. I like that. I like that a lot. That's cool. Delivering connections is sound strategy, but we should also consider supply and demand. An individual in urgent need of a good poncho will offer more than a merchant simply looking to stock his shelves. That makes sense, but how do we know if someone needs a poncho? They aren't wearing one. The obvious answer. The obvious answer, isn't it? We look for the person without a poncho and hope they are eager to buy ours. I like this music. Okay. Yes, there you go. We find the demand for our supply. So we should begin our search for prospect buyers. There are any number of places, but we could do worse than starting right here at the inn. There might be interested travelers. Who needs a poncho? A lot of Mamuja hardly wear anything at all to begin with. Those are probably lance guards or sellswords. Mamuja, whose soldiers for whose soldier for a living, prefer to not wear much above the waist. It hampers their movements. So even if they have broader shoulders, Mumulja carrying arms can be struck off the list. Nod. Point. That one. He's not wearing a sword. Let's see. No cloak. No coat, cloak, also no weapon. Oh, we might have a winner. Oh there, friend. You're not a mercenary by trade, right? I'm curious about your bold choice of dress, or lack thereof. Oh, it was no choice of mine, believe me. I was attacked by beasts on the way here. I barely escaped with my scales intact. My coat was not so lucky. I am actually a toolmaker from Tuliolo, and was dressed quite smartly, all the better to show the Pelu I am a man who takes pride in his appearance, and therefore his work as well. But now look at me. Well, sir, then this is your lucky day. Have a thing here. What a splendid poncho. This would be perfect replacement for the coat I lost. We'll be willing to part with it if you would like to make a trade for one of your fine tools, perhaps. How about this hatchet? I crafted it myself and will vouch for its quality. The blade looks sharp and the hilt well made. I'd value it at 1 pel in the 1,000 column. Oh, from 500 to 1,000. We have a deal. Wonderful. A fine garment such as this should put me in even footing with any pillar merchant. Like the employer's owner of Malu Mate's Garden, Sir One, her fields hands use hatchets to harvest the mate, and I thought to impress her with the tool I sold you. No matter, I have other wares to sell. Glad I am to have met you. Did you hear that? We already found our next bio. To the Mapello's mate's garden we go. I struggle with words. Words are hard, man. Yes, but it's a fair distance on foot. We should take alpacas. The ones will be these ones will be the cam type, right? Excellent trade! Cool. This is really nice. I like this so much. Oh, she's already outside. Okay. Well done recognizing the toolmaker as a potential customer. If you mind to change, if you have a mind to change profession, you'll make an excellent merchant. Okay. Before we get moving, you should be the one to hold this. With that, I suppose we should hop on the alpacas Mablu was so kindly provided. Ready to go? Let's mount up. Sure. And it's off to mate fields we go. Please don't spit. Please don't spit. You'll be fine. These ones are accustomed to people. I still don't trust them. You have a knack for riding no matter what you say. Without our alpaca friends, we probably would never have become traveling merchants. You can imagine walking all across to the wall. I swear that mountain is so tall. To be real. It's Warzarmoro was its name. A foreboding sight, isn't it? Once I'll never appreciate up close. You'll take the long way around the cliff to get there to the highlands belong to the Yuck Hall. So Mablu, you said you were learning about the peddler profession. Why do you don't care for ranch work? No, I love it. I love working with alpacas. But becoming a peddler has always been my dream of mine. And I'm just not sure I have the talent for it. If I can help you by taming Saddle though, then it'll be proof enough that I can do this after all. In that case, you'd best get ready to be a merchant. We're almost there. Oh, thank God. The thing is in the chat. We made it, and without a single smelly incident. I sent the alpacas to Quavo's Inn, so we can walk along the main road when we return to the village. Speaking of roads to travel, you were adopted by the Dawn Serpent, weren't you, Chord Premise? That I was. Then perhaps you understand that I was an orphan too, you see. Tobley took me in. He took in all the ranch hands, actually. All of them? Yes, and everyone works hard at their chores, grateful for the opportunity to repay the head ledger's generosity. Yet here I am, the only one wanting to go off to be a merchant. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm telling you this. We need to keep trading things for that ear saddle. If you're to prepare for the feat of gold, as it's mate's harvesting season, they can't have too many quality hatchets. Add to that Ukamat's way with people, and we should have no trouble making a favorable deal. That's Mupulo herself over there. Pass the hatchet to the third promise. Pass the hatchet to the third promise, and let's get to bargaining. Axery? Yeah. Go. Thanks. Now let's see what we can get for it. You're Muplu, the owner of these seals. I have a mind to trade, if you are interested. Well, the third promise. I might be convinced to entertain a proposal. What do you have to offer? This hatchet, forged by a seasoned artisan with a razor edge of this exemplary tool, will make light work of your crops. Quality is acceptable, I suppose. I offer one large stack of meat leaves in exchange. A stack of meat leaves is valued at 1 pel in 1,000 column. Same price as the hatchet. The deal will bring us no closer to Mescal. If I may, Mistress Malbu, it's harvesting season, is it not? Does not that demand for hatchets afford them a higher value? It is indeed the season, which is why I procured an ample batch of tools well in advance. We missed the window for demand. In that case, we'll have to fall back on connections. Think of it this way. A generous deal here will put you in the third promise's good graces. Surely that's worth considering. I do not wish to give offense, but I must tell you I stand with the second promise. His innovations will improve every aspect of our lives. I believe including farming, and I will no longer have the need for hatchets. I assure you, I have nothing but respect for Wukumat, but this is why I'm prepared to purchase the spare hatchet for a fair price. I suppose you've given your reasons, but we ourselves would be no better for the transaction. How about this then? If we were to help you bring in your harvest, would you give us a better deal? As a matter of fact, I would. Until Koana's reforms come about, I can always use more hands and fields. Then you can go ahead and add our labor to the bargain. Added value to tip the scales. How could I have forgotten the most basic rules of trading? You can rest here if you like, Mablu. Amber and I have meat together. Oh no, I'm helping too. Off to the fields then. And mind you pick the healthy leaves. I'll take 5 good bundles from each of you. a sec, chat. Keep going to this one instead. I'm gonna go to that one. Aha! I got these already. I wonder if I can get this. It's up here? I'm guessing it's over here in this section. How do I get there? It's up on this cliff. Can I get up there? Might not be able to. Yeah, it's up more. Okay. Never mind. Brought some leaves then? It's a acceptable harvest. We'll see how your companions fare before I make any decisions though. Here, we brought our share as well. Thank you, Third Promise. This is more than enough to hold up your end of the bargain. Now it's time to honor mine. After adding the value of your labor to the price for the hatchet, prepared to offer a full stack of our highest grade Métis leaves. Premium Métis bought at the shop. One stack of those leaves would cost no less than 5 pel in the 1,000 cal. Then we can bid farewell to this hatchet. I'll give it a good home. Talk of the contest aside, I'm glad we could come to a mutual agreeable trade. As am I. All the best with the rest of your harvest. Oh no, lag on stream. Why is it lagging? Old? I don't know. Did I drop frames? Weird. Pablo, what's wrong? It's as I was saying before. Even after everything Tobli's done for me, I'm planning to abandon it all to become a merchant. And then I needed your help after forgetting a basic rule of trade. How can I expect Tobli to accept my decision then? Have you mentioned your plans to leave? Not exactly. I wanted to prove I could succeed as a peddler before I declared my intentions. I seek to follow my father's footsteps, but not because he expects it of me. I want to preserve Tyrell's peace, and becoming Dawn Servant Dawn Servant happens to be the best way to do it. You should live your life of your own choosing, and I wouldn't be surprised if Tobli held the same opinion. So talk to him. You're right. It's better to find out for sure. Excuse me, than to worry over what he might say. Thank you for your advice. But first, we have a saddle to buy. I want that success under my belt so I can be sure of my decision. What's next then? We trade our tea leaves for something halfway to the tens of pel? No, I think we are close enough now. I say we go straight to the premium mezcal. Bargain our way into double the value, eh? Think you can do it? Trust me, I can make this trade work. I admire you, Third Promise. That you're holding your own against such strong competition for the throne is inspiring. Am I really holding my own against Kana and Zerulja? I mean, of course I am. I am Wiglamas of the Dawn's Promise, after all. Excellent trade. Whoa. Success. Before we go, let me give you the Métis leaves. I don't want to risk proving Armville's point. Ready then? Our next stop is Mescal Distillery. I want to speak to the man by the name of Gobley. Even among his fellow distilleries, he is regarded as a master of the craft. He knows the value of his products, so if we're to convince him to trade for twice what the leaves are worth, we're going to need targeted information. That means asking around and taking in the gossip. If you could talk to people in the distillery, Amber, perhaps Wukamok could do the same at the village entrance. Meanwhile, I'll head to the north side and see what I can learn. Alright. We'll learn things. Me? I'm chef from Tuliolo. I often come here to buy Gobi's mezcal, the finest in Tyrol, adding to my customers. He always brings out a jug during our dealings, but I can't handle the stuff too well myself. I take small sips, not wanting to be impolite, you understand, but still end up so adult as to agree to whatever price he quotes me. It would be nice to have a less and potent refreshments during such conversations, else I might be seriously reconsider our arrangement. Ooh, okay. Tea sounds like a good choice. Gubby might be the daft hand at the distillery, but he's got a good sense when it comes to appearance. Rumor has it he's been invited to the palace for business negotiations. If he present himself to the court wearing his usual rugged attire, then he'd be laughed all out from Sunperch. Okay, he likes appearance. Got it. There's not much I can say about Gobley, but I can tell you that what Gobley's been saying. The other day, he's been muttering about monsters prowling the enclave jaws. That's where we gathered the ingredients for mezcal. Their presence has made it harder to procure ingredients, and thus driven up the price of the product. A boon some might argue, but it's hard to celebrate when it affects the work as it does. Can't really bring joy to people if they can't keep making the thing they love. what did you find out? Oh, we can use all of those tidbits. The deal is as good as sealed. As for me, I find out where Gobbly is working. There's a millstone on top of the slope behind the distillery. You go on ahead. I'll bring Wokelma. Right. Okay. This is not the way I'm supposed to get up here, but hey. Absolutely not the way I'm supposed to get up here. Hello. Get business with me, madam? Why don't we talk down below, as not to distract the alpacas from their work, his work. I'm so tired, guys. Why am I so tired all the time? Now, what's this about? Keep it brief, if you mind. I'm a busy man. We're in the market for a 3-year-old jug of premium mezcal, assuming we have if you have it on hand, that is. An excellent choice. I must warn you, though, it doesn't come cheap. We don't have Pel, but we can offer a sack of mate leaves in exchange. It's top grade stuff, like the mezcal. No deal. Mate leaves are well and good, but I don't have any use for them. No deal, just like that? Still, I hate to send you away empty-handed. Why don't you sit and chat a while over a cup of mezcal? Now the real bargaining begins. Which of our cards do you want to play first? The drink. I appreciate your hospitality, but I'm afraid I can't hold my drink. I've heard one of your regular customers, Huplo Chef Bro, is the same. Seeing as not everyone can enjoy mezcal, I wonder if being a benefit from having other refreshments to offer. Something like mate tea, for instance, and brewed in the finest leaves, of course. You're right. Absolutely right. I had noticed the growing reluctance on that part of the Hopo friend, but I did not realize myself was to blame. I must endeavor to be a better host. Still, even with that added value in mind, no sack of leaves is worth the mezcal you're after. Should we offer to call the monsters causing them trouble? Not yet. We'll keep that card up our sleeves until we need it. Yeah, play it last. As you're aware, the rite of succession is currently taking place. That's why the Terra Promise has granted us, graced us with our presence. When the contest is decided, the subsequent ascension ceremony and banquet will be a prestigious affair. And if your Mascal were to be served there, it would bring the distillery an impressive fame. Wait, could it be that your rumored invitation to the palace is to discuss that very possibility? As a matter of fact, yes. I must admit, I'm still reeling from the abruptness of it all. It'd be a great honor and opportunity if I could secure the deal. Well, I think your exceptional Mascal will speak for itself. That said, there's no such thing as being too prepared, and first impressions last. You'll want to be wearing your very best for when you walk into Voloksanosha. It would be such a shame to miss this chance of a lifetime simply for want of proper garments. That it would. Are you saying you have garments to offer instead of something ideal for court? We have no garments on hand, I'm afraid, but we can provide you with the next best thing. An introduction to a weaver. His name is Balnook, and his works are highly regarded in Tuliolol. As a supporter of Wilkamat and a keen observer of the palace politics, he will doubtless be happy to guide you in selecting an outfit to fit this golden occasion. This is certainly a tempting proposal, and one which I am sure to take full advantage, but the scales aren't quite balancing. I hear you have monster trouble. Say, weren't there monsters running amok in Alkov's jaw? That's a problem we could easily solve for you. Truly? I would be most grateful for your immediate assistance. I was resigned to hiring sellswords to clear them out. Factoring that in that safe expense and an introduction to a trusted weaver, this is shaping up to be a sound bargain. Alright, you have your deal. Yes, I knew you'd come around. Give us a moment, and Amber and I will take care of those prowling nuisances. In the meantime, I'll use the time to pen an introductory letter to Balnook. The fields you're looking for are just north of Wakapachu. Be safe. Oh, hi! You just finished FF7 Rebirth? You recently did enjoy that. Nice. I'm glad you enjoyed FF7 Rebirth. I thought it was fantastic. I'm going the wrong way. Literally just appear. That should be Giv's jaw just over there. This is a little faster if we split up. Come and find me once you've finished clearing out your share of the pests. Okay. Should I do this as my white mage? I mean, technically I should do everything as my white mage until it's 100. Compared to the creatures I hunted with Papa, they're no challenge at all. Come on, let's head back to the distillery. All that's left is to give Mablu the sack of leaves and so she can seal the deal. Mom was so sleepy at the start of stream. No way. Go. The monsters were no trouble for you, it seems? Now, if we could just have a sack of leaves. There you go. Thank you for looking after our precious trading goods. Our monster problem has been resolved, Master Gobley. Here is the Métis leaves and written letter introduction to Balnook as agreed. Then it's a done deal. Here, a jug of premium mezcal. Agree, aged 3 years. Please accept it with my compliments. Yes, we finally have the mezcal. Great work, especially you, Mablu. You were the one who inspired me to come this far, Third Promise. But let's not celebrate until we have the saddle in hand. Mablu, is it? You drive a hard bargain, young peddler. I look forward to doing business with you in the future. Thank you. But truth be told, I'm just a ranch hand for now. Should I ever become a peddler, though, I'll be back to strike more deals with you. Excellent trade. Success. Neat. Oh god, my like stream keeps like doing a lag thing. Why? Why is my stream doing a lag thing? I don't know, maybe if that might fix it? Even at the palace, I don't think you've held 10,000 foul jug of anything before. My hands won't stop shaking. Here, you better hold on to it until we get it to the salad maker. Can you imagine if we dropped it? Don't say that, please. Oh my god, don't jinx it. And had to start all over again? Luckily, Javi is not so far. We just need to cross the plaza. Why would you jinx us, Mablu? I mean, my pockets are the safest pockets in all of existence, but still. Don't jinx it. Phew. Still in one piece, right in time to make our deal. Get your tools ready, Saddler. We brought you your precious mezcal. Wait, you actually got your hands on a jug? But you had nothing, a few measly clumps of wool. What I had was an inspiring trader and a gift for negotiation. Although I sooner aid no claimant but Sarulja, I cannot go against the guiding principles of the Pal Pal. The trade is a fair one. I will craft you your saddle, I promise. Great! Stay and wait if you like. I have the requisite materials, so this won't take long. A few hours later. Your commission is ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never a simple affair, but you'll have an easier time of it with one of my saddles. Now, if you don't mind, I have other work that needs finishing. Ah, I can taste that smooth mezcal already. You did it! The saddle is ours! You're cheering a bit too early, Oklahoma. You still have to catch the alpaca. And to think we started with only 100-pound basket of wool. Mablu, you're going to be an amazing merchant. Thank you. It makes me so glad to hear you say that, Ter promise. We got what we came for. Let us return to the ranch, and the others will be waiting. Oh, I want that saddle, bro. Nah, but... I mean, I want the mount more than the saddle, but you know. You've acquired the saddle then? Yes, thanks in no small part to Mablu. Before you rush off to catch your alpaca, though, let me teach you how to saddle one. I'll bring out the one of our wild-born friends so you can practice. I know, it's something I'll need to learn. The danger music. Great sunken gods, I did it! And hardly seemed bothered, much less inclined to spit, as if he was completely accepting of Uklamat's touch. That's the podcastly singular scent of which the saddles have been coated. Alpacas find rather very soothing. You know, I've never taken a good long look at one of you before, but they're actually kind of cute. Oh my god, they're adorable. You're only now noticing that? Zeroja, he's back. Has he caught an alpaca already? Oh! He got a gold one? What the fuck? Having done exactly what he set out to do. Alpaca he brought. Is it me or is it glowing? I've heard tales of such a beast. They say the golden alpaca lives a solitary existence deep in the valley, where it shuns the companion of both man and its own kind. How did he manage to snare a prize like that? A beast knows its betters. Faced with overwhelming strength, it will yield rather than risk death. An apt illustration of how greatly the power of the first promise exceeds yours, Uklamat. Strength alone will not win him, won't win him our father's throne. I will be the one to find the golden city, and then Toral will remain at peace. An everlasting desire for peace can only be forged in the fires of war. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. To unite as one, the people must be taught. They must suffer the horrors and the hopelessness firsthand. Why? Exerting from prolonged conflict the wages of war, miracles of nature, These are what moved the clans to join in the founding of Tuliolal all those years ago. Consider the younger generation of this village. Since birth, they've been basked in unbroken harmony, and behold, they regard war as not a tragedy, but an opportunity. Thus does the resilient son seek to provide education. He offers much needed lessons in the realities of conquest and renewed appreciation for peacetime. It's true this war's misery breeds a longing for peace. But I have seen with my own eyes what becomes of an empire forged through violence, through the violence you propose, the rebellions it spawns, the ruins it left behind. The Garlean Empire was a congregation of simpletons? Bruh! This guy just roasted the entirety of like 10 years. Okay. I mean, those simpletons caused a lot of fucking trouble, bro. My head hurts. You're gonna be one of those simpletons, you know that? Somebody is gonna be like, oh, you know that Mamuja simpleton? Yeah, that guy. Wasn't he an idiot? Yeah, he was an idiot. The opposition fought back against their oppressors, as well they should. Men are not beasts. Only a fool would seek to rule all with a treat of force alone. This is why Guru Jaja does not elect the Mumulcha, why he treats with other clans as equal respect. However, the first promise will not fix his gaze upon the more distant horizons. He will unite not only Tural, but the entire star in its entirety. But what? Why? I need not explain myself to you. Oh, well done indeed. The first promise has completed the feat of gold, with an appropriate golden flourish. May I present to you your much deserved keystone? He's always been like that, never sharing his innermost thoughts with me or even Kona. It's like we're not even family. Yeah, what is up with him and his motivations? Like, why does he want this? Like, I'm sure we're gonna find out why. And it's probably gonna be dumb. Maybe? I don't know, man. I ponder Zoroja and his mysteries later. Right now, I think I need to think about my finishing the feat of gold. I have my saddle. I practiced how to use it. So lead to where the wild alpacas roam. The Valley of Okamaha Orakanha? It's northwest of here. Come on, everyone. Even if we can't enter ourselves, we can see Wuklamat off on our hunt. God, there it is. Look at it. Does it say anything? No, it's just dazzling. Can I have this as a mount? Can I get this as a mount? Is that possible? Where am I going? This way. Watch the gold alpaca be a gill sink mount. How deep do you think the valley is? I glanced over the edge on the way here, but the mist is too thick to even speculate. Oh, hang on, let me see. I'm guessing that's the valley, right? Yep. You can't even see it. I've set foot beyond this point. The valley is said to be home to fiends far more ferocious than spitting alpacas. Oh boy. Kamachi is a steep, treacherous place, so only those with a head ledger's blessing are permitted to go there. Saruja may have caught his alpaca first, but that doesn't mean Wuklamat is out of the running. She can do this. Believe Mablu's right. At least we can let Wuklamat know we're cheering for her. Okay. Cheer success.
Good luck there, Promise!
Thanks. I'll need it. Truth be told, still not sure about alpacas. I'd rather not go near one if I can help it. But if I'm to rule this nation, then I'll need to learn how to live with them. Tural is their home too. Right. I'm off.
So, shall we head back to the ranch, or...?
I'm staying here.
As will I. Wuklamat is alone in this. The least we can do is stand watch and await her return.
It may be a while yet. Help me pitch the tent.
trust a gleaner to come prepared for anything.
What's a gleaner?
Someone whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
But aren't you a Shaitana from Shaktural? Why did you cross the salt?
When I was much younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt. Something I could never find, she said, so long as I clung to the familiar. She suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Sharlian. As one of their number, I could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek. My younger self took those words to heart, and off I went to become a gleaner.
Her words alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
As it happens, gleaner work was much to my liking, and I all but forgot why I had pursued it in the first place. Yet, events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned.
Wait, are you saying you were tasked with finding this city of gold?
I was. And though my hunt is now entangled with the right of succession, I mean to see it through.
Well then, I understand completely. We all have our reasons for seeking the Golden City. Which is all the more reason for us to work together.
Just so.
She should have been back by now. What if something's happened to her? We need to tell Tobli and arrange a search party.
Wait. Do you hear that?
You did it!
They did it!
Yo. She's gonna collapse, right? Yeah. Oh my god, the healing.
You're utterly spent, and small wonder.
Well done, Third Promise.
The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me.
Why aren't I helping? I'm a healer too. I can help Alfie heal her. I'm so relieved the Tarbomus is back to us safely. The alpaca she tamed is healthy-looking beast. Surely this will be enough to satisfy the feet of gold. Mamlu is minded to rush ahead to the village. Nicolette still seems to be a bit unsteady on her feet. Hardly surprising after she spent a night chasing alpacas. You know what will melt away the fatigue like that, like magic? Mate tea. I'll run to the ranch and get a pot brewing. That way you can take your time. The tea will be ready when you arrive. As Mablu so wisely suggested, we shall set a slower pace for exhausted her promise. I went the wrong way. Go back ahead of the others, did you? I should hurry along with the tea. Nicolette can't be far behind. Oh, that tea is magical. I feel better already. I see you've become more comfortable with our fuzzy friends. Watching this one taught me a lot about alpacas. What grasses and fruits they eat, the sounds they react to. They're adorable little quirks. I guess I've grown kind of fond of them. Welcome back, sir. Promise. Accomplished the feat of gold, have you? Yes, there's no mistaking a valley alpaca. I commend you on your success. Well done. Yes, we did it! Although I couldn't find the shiny one like Zorolja did. I'd be surprised if you had. Golden alpacas are born once every few decades. They're elusive, solitary creatures that are rarely seen, much less captured, thanks to their innate physical and magical gifts. Only a single other person is known to have caught one before, that being Guruljaja himself. Papa was chasing alpacas too? So my grandfather's stories say. Tis before the founding of Tuliolal, in the time of the mountain giants of Yakkal, held our people in thrall. Compelled by their overlords, our forebears would ride their alpaca mounts to the highlands to deliver gifts and food and other tributes. Those were wretched days, to hear grandfather tell it. Then along came young Garuljaja, yet unburdened by the mantle of Dawn Servant. Our people were amazed by his imposing two-headed figure, equal to the Yukkal in stature, and puzzled by his entourage of mismatched companions. Some trembled in fear, believing a new conqueror had come. Yet Garuljaja showed no such inclinations. He sat and spoke with us, and sipping the cups of mete tea we offered him, and grew somber when he learned of our plight. I'm liking the companions we're seeing here. I'm guessing this is Kertermanen, the explorer. None could have anticipated what their visitor decided to do next. Garuljaja ascended the cliffs face the giants and freed the Pelopelo from the Yukkal subjugation, and then turned an apprising eye upon the riders and posed, "We take the road to the road to peddle our beverages," and suggested seemed obvious for one who travelled as he did, intent on fostering amity between the clans. So it is with few words from Garuljaja transformed us into the clan of intro merchants. I've never heard the bond Papa forged with the Pelopelo spoken in that way before. The saga is not so detailed. Then you may not know that Garuljaja sought a sure-footed guide for his tack up into the highlands. Thus did he capture a golden alpaca. So both my brother and my father caught the rarest of creatures, while an ordinary one was the best I could manage. The feat required no more than that, Tur promised. You brought back a perfectly wonderful beast. Mablu's right, you are a perfectly wonderful beast. If anyone's ordinary, it's me. Likes her. Not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, you also made many trades and brought joy to many people in true Popello fashion. I surely doubt your siblings could have achieved the same result. You should be proud of your accomplishments, which earned you your keystone. Keystone acquired. One down. How many we've got to do? Like, so many. Well, this is gonna take forever. So this is what they look like. Go on. Set it in the tablet. Perfect fit. That leaves 6 more. 6 more? Okay. I mean, this is the entire expansion, right? You're well on your way, Third Promise. We'd be lost without you, Mablu. Thanks to you, I've learned so much about the Palo people and your customs. It might seem obvious, but I've come to realize the importance of properly knowing something. It was because I didn't understand alpacas that I was uncomfortable around them. And I'm thankful to you as well, Wuklima. You've given me the courage to say what I wasn't sure I could say. Tobli, I want to leave the ranch and become a merchant. I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I've loved every moment caring for the alpacas. But this is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path and make my own trades. As your parent, allow me to say one thing. I've always tried to give my wards lives filled with as much happiness as I could provide. Yet never once have I wanted that to be the only happiness you knew. You have my blessing to walk any path you choose, Mablu. It gladdens me to hear you found your calling you wish to pursue with such passion. You will make an excellent peddler, I'm sure of it. Thank you, Tobli. What did I tell you, Mablu? There's one thing I can help with, Turret promised. You need to find the Golden City, right? That's the end goal. Then I suggest you talk to the Yuck Hall. They once ruled over the far more now than just Okapacha than the Palo Palo. 1,000 years ago, they were overlords of Yok Tal and its people. During that era, the Palu were commanded to search for the City of Gold. They scoured every corner of the continent, but never found any trace of that fabled place. But if you didn't find anything, what could the Yokol have to tell us? They may not have found it, but the fact that they looked for it at all makes me curious. Perhaps there's value in delving into how the legend originated. We lose nothing from asking questions. Besides, if we're determined to follow the path of the saga, we'll be visiting the giants eventually. Oh, Kryle, I have a question I've been meaning to ask you. And since we're finished with the feat, where did you acquire that earring? My earring, do you recognize it? Yes. Oh boy. 2 seconds. Yes, pieces just like that, it became fashionable in Yoktaral around 20 years ago. Since then, it's become common to wear one as a charm for safe travel. 20 years ago, right around the time my grandfather made his journey. Yet, the Dawn servant implied the earring was a connection to the Golden City in some way. Surely there was more to its significance than simple fashion. If you want to know how it first came to be crafted, I could try and find out, seeing as it's a regular seller for many merchants. I'm curious to learn about it myself. I'd appreciate that very much, thank you. Jumping feet first into the peddling business, eh, Melblue? Right then. Let's head back to the Outlaw and get ready to search for the next selector. Farewell for now, and thanks for all your help. I will become Dawn Servant, so make sure you set aside your best mezcal for the occasion. She has a fearsome opponent in that brother of hers. He even brought a golden alpaca to heal. But you've heard Sorulja's supporters talk. They might see opportunity in his expansion ambitions, but they find the man himself intimidating and terrifying even. Where I've grown to love Wuklamant, everyone she meets will come to love her too. That's why she'll win the throne. Oh, hi, Jess! You might be right, Mablu. You might be right. Hey, Jess! Jess. I know you don't come online until like later. So if I'm getting like super close to like the dungeon, can you let me know so that like I can wait for you to come online and then we can do it together? Maybe? I mean, that is if you're interested in doing a dungeon with me, you know. Maybe you don't wanna. Feels good to be to have the feet of gold safely under our belt. Even if my victory pales beside Sorulja and his shiny golden alpaca. I know I shouldn't let it bother me, as God knows will have all been so supportive. But I want to be strong or wise like my brothers. To be a promise that the people respect. Which is likely if I stand here carrying on about things. Let's move on. Hi, Aquila. No problem, but you got a bit to go yet. I'll definitely do the dungeon when you get there. If I get there. Actually, like, here, let's do something fun. How about that? Let's do a little fun thing, shall we? As a community, let's do a fun thing. How do I do the fun thing? Prediction. How do I edit? Alright. Alright, we're ready for the fun thing? I've started a prediction. Let's see how well you guys can predict something, alright? You reached a watch streak, Jess. Look at you. Alright. Back. Yeah. God, it is freaking worse weather here. Look at this weather. This fog. Ugh. And just like that, we found an elector and won our first keystone. I knew I was right to trust your instincts. Come on, let's keep things moving and march towards Kazuka Kan. Our chances are good we'll find an elector there as well. Before we do anything, however, we should see what our patient Hanu friend has to say. Our very patient Hanu. It's been quite content waiting here, dining on the third promises coin, but it seems you're ready to ask your questions now. So what is it you'd like to know? The route to Ukahanu. We go south through the Arch of the Dawn, then follow the road that runs alongside Kazuko Han River. Is that right? It is. Be warned, however, my brethren tell me that the recent storm has rendered the path even muddier than usual. The footing can be quite poor in some parts. Far worse is the destruction visited upon our homes. Though houses were torn apart, and several people injured, if not killed, even our beloved festival is in danger of being called off this year. If you do still plan on going, I must urge you to proceed with caution. We'll be sure to watch our footing. Thank you. I mean, I just put it there for fun. I don't know. I guess if I don't do it, I don't know. Will I fix it? I put it there. How do I fix it? I don't think I can fix it, actually. Can I edit it? You make a good point. I can just re-add it, I guess. Edit! let me do it again. Your points will return to you, by the way. Okay. There we go. Better? I hope that's better. Oh no! Oh no, I set it to very short time! Oh no! Shit! Oh, god damn it! That's my bad. Bad predictions are the worst. There we go. Now we're good. Now we're absolutely 100% good. There we go. I am a professional streamer. I am very professional at this, okay? I am good at these things. Scared the crap out of me. You scared the absolute crap out of me, Jess. Don't do that. We all ready to leave? Then onwards to Kazamauka. Open the way.
Kazamauka, the land of rainbow terraces. It commands the gaze of all who visit without fail. The many-colored marvel. An
This is
endless
where the
torrent of
water
water
is.
cascades over sheer cliffs to shape the wetlands below. To
Oh,
its relentless flow, all life must yield.
isn't this where the dungeon is as well? Isn't the
Together with
dungeon
Wuklamat,
here?
we proceeded along the marshy trail, a road upon which the Dawn Servant and his comrades once traveled.
God, look at that! Pretty!
Look at those falls. Even from this distance, you can feel the weight of that water.
The Isle of Ham was impressive, but as you can see, Tulihiola does not want for natural wonders.
The ground is swampy, so watch your step. You wouldn't want to fall into a bog.
I won't. I told you I've been here before. Come on. Okanu isn't much farther.
Kanu. Okay. There's no stopping the third promise, is there? Good thing she has Ehrenfeld to keep her from getting lost. For all his grumbling, he's certainly there for her. Everyone should be so lucky to have such a loyal childhood friend. Right, let's get moving. If we continue along this road, we should find ourselves in the village before long. Oh my god. Look at this guy! Ulan? Hi. Big guy. I have things, I have marks here. Right? Yes. Over here. All the way fucking down here. I don't know if I'll get there, but we'll try. That's it. Okay. Holy goddamn, look at this guy! Oh, oh god! Ah! Ah! Run away! Big crocodile. Oh god. Oh god. Haha. I found a thing. Is that an A rank? Is that an B rank? This frog is gonna kill me. Look at him! He's so freaky. So freaky. Okay. I'm gonna leave the frog, the danger frog, alone. Where's the thing I'm actually looking for, bruh? I thought it was over here somewhere. More crocodiles. Leave me alone, please. Oh, hey, Aether Current. Maybe they're over on this side. No. You go back this way. Everyone has arrived, and none of us are aware, except a certain Turd Promise, who slipped in the mud despite my explicit warnings. Lol. Hey, I asked you not to say anything. Anyway, this is Hamaucha, the village I was telling you about in Okanahu. It's like our friend said, the people are in no mood for festivities. I can only assume they are still recovering from the damage wrought by the storm. Indeed. Well, let's do what we can to find it. Came here to do, and find this elector. Oh, Kalihi? Oh, what now? It's a Hanu greeting. Surely you remember it the last time you were here. Well, I was busy enjoying the festival. Greetings and to the Third Promise and her entourage. I, Zohali, welcome you to Okahanu. As elder of my people, I shall be fulfilling the duties of elector during this rite of succession. I'm ready. Give me the feat and to test my worth. All in good time, all in good time. In fact, I came to let you know that we're not quite ready to begin. For the moment, please enjoy the hospitality of our village. Right then. It helped us to do some investigating at Wakamocho, so let us take a look around here as well. Might I suggest we divide our forces? For instance, Arenville, Alize, and Cryo could concentrate on the southern half of the settlement. Meanwhile, Wuklamont, Amber, and myself will handle the northern half. Sounds good to me. The gaping hole in the wall and missing portion of the roof are a clear indication, a clear mark of a storm, powerful winds. Prayers appear to be ongoing. Sigh. You heard about the storm. I never seen the likes of it before. With the supplies I helped the Dawn servants sent, we are making progress repairing the buildings our homes. But while roofs and walls can be patched, there is so much else that was lost for good. Sigh. A lot of houses are still damaged, and the Hanu I've spoken to are not their usual cheerful selves. That storm broke more than wood and reeds. There must be something I can do to help them. I'm gonna look around a bit more. The dry and circumbundle suggests the reeds were harvested some time ago. How do I get up there? Back to the ether. And along the bridge. Woven from reeds, the bow-like vessel is reminiscent of a bird. The beak of feathered tail in particular stands out. This chocobo is in the way, sadly. This boat is woven from the same reeds I've gathered into bundles here and there. The plant holds both practical and cultural significance to the Hanu then. Hello? Can you all hear me? I'm told they're ready to receive us now. Come to the large building in the south of the village. On my way. We ought to hurry over that too.
No sign of Zorolja or that oversized lout.
How much easier it would be if Soralja were to fail here. But that isn't likely to happen.
Honored guests, I am Zanuhali, Elder of the Hanu. I am also an elector, charged with judging which among you is worthy of ascending the throne. Without further ado, let us talk of the feat.
Not so fast. Surely you couldn't begin without us.
Oh.
Ugh, he made it after all.
No need to fuss. There is no time limit for this challenge. Now, if you would allow me to proceed. It is here, in Okanu, where my people forged a bond with the Dawn Servant during our own chapter of the Tuli Yolal saga. In homage to those events, I have prepared for you the Feat of Reeds.
Reeds seem to be of great importance to the Hanu. I wonder what this feat entails.
We use reeds in every part of our lives, be it as food or weaving material. But look around the nearby paddies, and you will see that this season, our crops are failing. How fortunate, then, that my appointment to Elector coincided with this predicament. For surely, those who aspire to be Dawn Servant would find the matter of an ailing harvest a mere trifle to resolve.
Aye, well, it is indeed the duty of a ruler to address the people's woes.
Exactly, exactly. Do well in this, and you will earn my keystone.
Why bother mucking about in the mud when we can take the stone by force?
Oh, mercy me! You are a hot-headed fellow, Bakul Jaja. Some electors may enjoy going toe-to-toe with scrappers like you, but I refuse to entertain your base instincts. Arrangements have been made. Should you attempt to engage a feat giver in combat without their consent, word of your immediate disqualification will be sent to the palace. If you're still feeling feisty, then by all means, draw your weapon.
Oh! Called out.
This contest is presided over by cowards. There's no sport in fighting you.
Then we can return to the business of earning my keystone. The Feat of Reeds is begun. Claimants, I wish you the best of luck.
The clever kitty crossed the seas to study foreign novelties. He might know tricks we don't. Tricks we can use. What of Little Miss Mittens? You know the answer to that. Compared to the first and second promise, she's a distant third. Not even in the running.
Excuse you? Do you not know that she has the warrior of
Then
lightning?
we see eye to eye on this, brother. Being Bakul Jaja so long with me has rubbed off on you. These allies of hers, though, they might be a problem.
Okay, he sees that I'm a problem. Okay, fair enough. I was about to say, if you look at me and you don't see a problem here...
damn it! I'm just as qualified to be here as they are. I'll show them.
Easy now. There's no time limit, remember? Let's keep calm and think things through.
Right. You're right. I won't win against that lumbering Vidrol by losing my head.
Nod. I don't know what the first thing about farming, but there's a way to save the harvest and help the Hanu, then we're going to find it. I'll make Bogul Jaja Ishi's words. Understanding the nature of the problem will be key to solving it. We need to examine the reeds themselves and decide and deduce the cause of their poor condition. Aaronville, will you take us to the fields where the reeds are grown? Of course, follow me. You don't stand back. I'll get to the bottom of this problem in no time. Give me strength. Let all of us scour the fields and help our bold leader identify anything unusual. Does Zakahali describe the reeds appear wilted and unhealthy? Water contains no obvious contaminants and looks fresh and clear at the currency glance. The subsoil the paddies is one would expect, rich in color and suitable moist, not drier nor flaky. Frog. Smell frog catches your eyes. Strangely lackadaisical, doesn't even bother to hop when you eventually skirmishes away. Okay. I wonder how we're gonna solve this. Seen enough? I'll call everyone together, and we can share our discoveries. Well, what do you think? Any obvious problems? I don't even get an option. I agree. The waters look to be in good quality, and it doesn't. And as does the mud in the reeds have been planted. The frogs and insects are unusually tepid. This suggests the problem is affecting not only the reeds, but the creatures which live among them. Could something invisible to the naked eye be polluting the water? We would need an alchemist to know for certain. I don't have any much to add about the fields, but something else occurs to me. When you described how the creature seemed lifeless, I couldn't help but be reminded of the listless villagers. They've suffered a terrible tragedy, I know, but there's another reason for their flagging spirits, I believe. Go on. The festival. This is a traditionally an occasion for celebration and renewal. Oh boy. So, without it, the Hanu are struggling even more to recover. Last time I visited, the village was in the middle of their festivities. You'll never seen a Hanu more joyful or alive. It's an indispensable part of their culture, and the absence of will only compound their woes. So I say we help them put on their festival. Give them a reason to cheer in these sad times. Who knows? Maybe fixing one problem could lead to the solution of another. Stranger things have happened. Like, legit stranger things have happened. Right? I fail to see the relation between festivals and fields. Let's not be too hasty to dismiss the idea. Things which seems unrelated can later prove to be connected in surprising ways. True. And being bereft of ideas as we are, any proposal is worth entertaining. I suppose. Besides, this is Wukamat's journey. It's only right that we follow her lead. This is true. This is Wukamat's journey. We follow her lead, not mine. I like this so much. Oh, I need to stop yawning though. Thanks everyone. By the way, does anyone know where the festival float is? It's like a boat woven from reeds and looks like a bird. I came across that. It's in that big building to the north. Let's go see it. There's much less debate when I'm traveling alone. Aww. Well, there's things you can't do when you're on your own, Arenville. We work together, we solve a lot of problems, okay? Yes, this is the float I remember. Does it appear somewhat damaged to you? Maybe we should take a closer look. Inspect. Where's the secret? There's always a secret. Maybe there's just no secret in this one. These tail feathers, they've seen better days. I swear the color were a lot brighter the last time I saw them. Oh. That's definitely broken. How will they lift this great vessel without a carrying pole attached? Oh dear, one of the bird's eyes seems to be missing a gemstone. Well, I think we can all agree that this bird boat is in dire need of repairs. Now, how do we go about fixing it? What's going on here? We were admiring your festival float. 'Tis a shame it's in such poor strait. Due to the recent storm, I gather. Yes, we had to leave it exposed while we ushered our people to safety. With the float in this condition, there can be no lifting of wings, no unahana? Inahana! That's what the festival is called. I want to help you hold it. Have you not seen our village? Homes are ruined. We're struggling to make repairs, and you want us to hold our harvest festival? I know how it sounds, but giving into misery has never improved anyone's situation. A celebration of life and growth may help you give the strength to work through this tragedy. The role of festival leader is mine this year, and there's nothing I would like more than to lift everyone's spirits. But we can't even have enough. We don't have enough materials to repair the float. We need an akuhana for the missing eye, wood for the poles, and feathers from the winds chosen to adorn the tail. Two of these I know. Kapusa is a type of precious stone used for arcane equipment, and Ukapata wood is essential for crafting ceremonial instruments. These chosen feathers, however. The ones chosen is a victor in a competition in which the contestants see who can blow a feather the farthest using wind magics. And that's something of a problem right now. We Hanu are gifted in employing such arcane sorcery, but expend a great deal of mana to do while doing so. We are soon exhausted by this effort, and having no reeds to eat has only made it harder. I think I understand. Your vibrant reeds grow quality and very vigorously, so much so that they strife the development of nearby plants. That must be the potent source of energies for you natural lack. They are indeed, owing to the poor harvest this year. We've been left invented, and if we can't gather the correct materials as dictated by customs, we cannot repair the festival float. Oddly enough, we may have just stumbled on our solution. Once chosen would be necessary have a natural gift for manipulating magical energies, which means any feathers taken from the victor should be high in etherical conductivity. The float's construct also reminds me it requires a stone used in arcane focus, equipped as well as timber featured in ceremonial tools. The demand for such specific materials must be an underlying reason. Marshall. Precisely what I was thinking. This boat of reeds is in fact an arcane focus of some kind. A focus? For what? Inohana is a festival, a harvest festival, isn't it? That must mean the float was made to encourage healthy crops. So if we repair the boat and hold the festival, its arcane powers might fix what's wrong with the reeds. We won't know until we try. This is a sound theory. Celebration and prayer, ritual ceremonies, these have all known to elect miraculous effects. Wait. A float? A tool for magic? This is the first time hearing of it. In the beginning, it might as well have been. It might not have been. After a good harvest year, there would be no reason to change it. But when the harvest was poor, new adornments were likely added, and those who performed the labor may have imbued their work with the intent hopes of a brighter future. Though years of trial and error, the Hanu would have refined their festival floats into a focus for harvest prayers. Incredible! I knew you were practically fainting from hunger, but reviving Unehalai really does sound like the solution to all your woes, and I promise we'll do everything in our power to help you. I'm still not convinced about this focus business. but I accept your aid nonetheless. I will introduce you to the shipwright who's been maintaining the float for all these few years. He's replaced both the eye and the poles before, so he should know where and how to procure what we need. Then allow Alize and I to acquire the feathers. I'll encourage the people of Hanu to gather the vie for the title of Winds Chosen, sharing with them our reserves of mana. I'll go with you. I carry some chemical brews that may afford the same effect. Three of us will visit the shipwright then. Not without me. I worked hard to fix the float best I can, and the responsibility is mine after all. I've not introduced myself, have I? My name is Lamahanu. Nice to meet you, Lamahanu. Certainly, let's all go together. Thanks to Uklamat, we found a promising way forward. Experience and knowledge are valuable assets, but there is something to be said for following one's instincts. The shipwright name is Wook-Evu. He's a Zakloral who only moved to Kazauka a few years ago, but he has mastered our customs to an almost frightening degree. He's especially strict when it comes to manners, so make sure to offer him a proper Hanu greeting. You wouldn't want to offend him right before asking a favor. Proper Hana greeting. Oh, that one. Don't worry, I remember how it goes. Then we shouldn't have any problems. Let's head to Okubi, to the east of here. This is Okubi, the village of all those who drift into Kazauka from Tuliolo and elsewhere are welcome to live alongside the Hanu. As for Wook-Evu, he lives and works from the house of Waters High. It's on top of that large tree nearby. Follow me. I should warn you, the climb up the stairs can be challenging.
What do you want with me?
Right. The greeting. Oh, Kali!
Nah.
Oh, Kali!
Weirdos.
Good. You brought your manners with you.
I want that emote though.
When you know Kanu, do as the Hanu do. For a country as diverse as ours, the preservation of harmony demands that we respect the cultures of all peoples who call it home.
Well, that explains your familiarity with Hanu customs. And you speak truth, of course. To live together means to learn about each other.
Ah, I appreciate an open mind. In fact, I get the sense we've met before. You're Wook Lamont. Oh, what an unexpected honor for old Wook Evu. Here I am prattling on about manners, and I've gone and insulted the third promise herself. There is no excuse for this betrayal of etiquette. Please, take up your axe and claim my impudent head.
I will not. Keep your head. I hate formalities anyway, so forget about it, all right?
All right then, consider it forgotten.
I love this guy. This guy is awesome.
How prompt.
We're actually here about the Ihihana float. It's in bad shape, and we need you to craft new carrying poles and a new eye. I'm told you work with Uyuipo wood and a certain kind of stone? Abokisha?
That I do. But while I would like nothing more than to offer my services, I just used the last I had of both those materials.
Yeah, boy. Of course you did.
My lumber in particular went to fixing homes damaged by the recent storm. I'll need 10 days or so to restock.
We can't wait that long. If you tell me where to go, I'll gather them myself.
What? Send the third promise out on an errand like some common lackey? That's utterly unconscionable. A gross violation of social protocol.
I told you not to worry about such things.
All right then. I shan't worry a whit. What's with your Hanu friend there?
I am festival leader this season, and have come along to oversee the float's repair. As strange as it may sound, Wuklamat and her friends believe the float is an arcane focus, meant to encourage the growth of our struggling reeds.
Too many Hanu have forgotten, it seems. But that is indeed the true purpose of the lifting of wings. Your education is impressive, Third Promise.
Of course that's what we need to do. Jesus, surprised.
Well, maybe a little.
Maybe a little.
Allow me to show you where to procure Uyuipo. We can leave the Abokisha to your friends, I presume? Take yourself to Cave Kikitola or thereabouts, and you should find the stones you need.
Okay.
I've been there once or twice. I can guide you.
That should save us some time.
All right then, let's get moving.
Mm.
Chosen one of your rivals is making progress.
Ihiana, you say? Should our first choice fail to deliver, it might be wise to let this play out. The third-rate promise is making herself useful after all.
Oh God, I hate you. Cave Kutuli is southwest of Ahuhano, and you can return to the village first, then head there on foot. Nope. Nope. No, wrong way. This way. Southwest of here, was it? Let's be on our way. This guy, yeah, this guy is this dude, man, needs to be bunked. Oh, hey, beetle. I need to kill the beetle. There we go. I wish the weather was better, because this place is pretty. Cave Kutula, as promised. Oh, too many home to many deadly creatures. Venture inside if you feel confident, but I will conduct my own search out here. If you can spot raw Zazuta's green-hued glimmer, bring anything matching that description to me. I shall help scour the cave then. You take west, I'll take east. Okay. Okay. It's a current. Go. Picked over the ground near the entrance, but found nothing. But did you have better luck inside the cave? Yes, that's the Abuxa. Along with Kryle's contribution, we have more than enough for our needs. The stones I brought are very shiny. I thank you both. He would have been happy to know you were putting things right. Truth be told, a good friend of mine was meant to be festival leader this year's in Ohanu. But when storm hit, he did not survive. Oh no! It fell to me to carry on in his stead. That is why you agreed to Wuklamat's request, despite your intel reluctance. Yes, it hurts to hear, but she was right. Though I must mourn, I cannot let my grief consume me. Yep. Her words made me realize that part of the path of our recovery, is already laid out before me, and I will walk it for myself and for my friend. Thank you for sharing your story with us. Please rest assured we have taken your plight to heart. I'm certain our companions are procuring the other materials as we speak. Everything will come together, and the Hanu will host a splendid and uplifting festival. That we shall. With that, let us return and deliver the Zakta to Wuxlivu, waiting hands. Bruh, I'm really tired. I'm really bad. I might call it a stream here. Let me make sure that I don't go any further with this and hide it from my thing. I really want to finish this questline, but my eyes are drooping, which is not good. Also, my internet seems to, like, be lagging. I don't know why. So we're gonna raid, and I'm gonna call it, I'm totally gonna call it here. I am going to sleep and see if I can't get my energy back for next week. Let me also do that thing. We did a thing. We did a thing. Prediction was complete. I did not get to the dungeon, sadly. Anyway, let's go raid Neo, and I'll catch you guys next week.